Hey guys, okay, so I'm going to answer your question about if I had $1 million in 6 months to start up whatever I wanted to start up or opportunity to start. What would I do and how would I do it? Um, it's a pretty interesting question. What I want to do was the easy part. How I want to do it was the one part I had to think about the most. What I would do is okay, so we are all humans, we're all people, we all have our stresses, our anxieties, our problems. So, me being a big advocate of wellness, just the idea of wellness, would love to see, I would like to start an institution where we encompass all of wellness. So, for example, somebody comes in and maybe they're depressed because of a relationship, or they're anxious, or they're stressed out because of work, or whatever it might be, and they come in, they want to talk to somebody about it. Well, that's great. Talking to somebody, therapy, counseling, whatever you want to call it, that's fantastic. However, there's also a few other key elements of life, I think, that will make somebody really thrive in what they're doing. So they talk to a therapist, a counselor, they get better, they get back to kind of ground zero again. Well, we don't want them just to get back down to ground zero again. We want them to thrive. So what we do is we also incorporate not only therapy and counseling at the center, but also um, interventions on nutrition, interventions on exercise and fitness, interventions on just the idea of mindfulness, just to give them a bunch of different tools they can choose from in order to drastically improve their life. They're touching on every, pretty much every situation or every uh, aspect of their lives, from nutrition to physical fitness to mental health. And there's not many places around nowadays where you can go and you can do that, and there's professionals around and a supportive atmosphere to help somebody um, in all aspects of their lives. So not only just to get them back to just being okay, but to get people to realize their full potential, and a lot of positive psychology type stuff combined with the wellness. Now, how are we going to do this? Well, I thought about that, and I think this is more. It's I'm not going to say it's drastic, but it's a new idea. Um, you know, none of these industries alone really, or pretty much exist all alone. They don't really, a lot for the most part, they don't really combine all into one centralized location. So it's a bit of a new, kind of a new wave type idea. And the best way I think to get others excited about it is to reach out to the local colleges and universities, um, people just getting into physiology and exercise medicine. So students, basically, young people who are not only looking for opportunities, but are also open to new opportunities. I think sometimes people can get a little bit ingrained in their regular path, and it's harder to think outside the box. So we get individuals who are enthusiastic and willing to try new things and be entrepreneurial, and so we get them in the colleges, in different programs, and that's how we start this opportunity. And we get a centralized location out. You find a place to run this out of. You obviously want somebody with experience for supervision and management. Um, but the main thing is the talent that you bring together, people who have similar viewpoints, and I think if we can get that, um, that whole thing would come together. And the $1 million obviously will go towards facilities. I need to pay my employees. They need to make a living themselves, and also need to create a work environment where we practice what we preach, essentially. So, and we can get that done in 6 months. Just a matter of finding the right people and the right experts to be able to pull off something like that. So, in a nutshell, and I don't want to keep this video, make this video too long. That's my idea. If I had $1 million in 6 months, that's what I would do. Thanks a lot for watching.